Well, back here at home, the face of Detroit is changing. New census numbers just released show the city's white population has had its first significant increase since the 1950s.
But what does this all mean for the Motor City? 7 Action News reporter Anu Prakash has the story from Detroit.
Kurt Metzger is the Director Emeritus for Data Driven Detroit. He says new census numbers that show Detroit's white population went up by about 8,000 residents last year points to a trend seen in other cities that have made a comeback.
You'll notice that what you see is that first wave of white population. These are the younger, this is the 25 to 34-year-olds, millennials, and even some of the old empty nest baby boomers. These are the ones that have the resources. These are the ones that can actually afford to start moving in. It's kind of a combination of whites and many times immigrants as well, but it's more the white population that's coming in is re-energizing a lot of downtown areas across the country.
People like Mike DeVillers and Giovanni Jimenez.
There's so many people moving downtown. There's new restaurants that are opening up, like bars and everything else, and so it's like not what I expected. I thought there'd be less to do, but it's like more stuff to do than I really have time, to do actually. So it's really, really cool to see.
The cost of living seemed more affordable than where I was at in California. Yeah. And just the city it just seems like there's so much happening here.
For me, it's always been, yes, we need this, but at the same time, while you're welcoming all the new folks, all the new businesses, what are you doing for the people who have been here?
Metzger says the development must be balanced. The census shows the city's black population saw a small decline, and almost 40% of Detroiters are living below the poverty line.
Hopefully we can start to stabilize and start to look at programs that reach out to the undereducated, the unskilled, and start to really be more all-inclusive in the city.
Diane Sams is a lifelong Detroiter. She believes the city needs more low-income housing.
I'd like to see it diversity. Let's do it together. After all, we built this country together.
I think what you're going to start to see is a city that's much more diverse, much more mixed, and hopefully is a city that reaches out and is successful for all.
In Detroit, Anu Prakash, 7 Action News.
We were just talking about how awesome our diversity is in the
Exactly. Everybody just doing well, living together in peace. Maybe some candidates should take note. Still ahead on 7 Action.